What if I told you that the most successful regional sales managers are not judged on the sales targets alone? In today's complex times, the organizations expect much more. The modern RM is not just selling products. They are expected to drive the business growth, build teams, expand channels, and create sustainable growth over a period of time. The most important role in any sales organization is of regional sales manager or an area sales manager or a zonal sales manager. That's a nomenclature any company can adopt, so let's not get into that. An RSM handles a given geography and a sales team. His primary responsibility still remains passing the management's vision and targets to the sales team and to the channel and manage the achievement of the business goals of the management. If you are an RSM or an ASM aspiring to be an RSM or even a senior sales manager in any organization or even an HR, this video should give you a list of job description or JD as we call of a regional sales manager. Hello, my name is JS Khurana and I've been in the aftermarket industry for 45 years, and these are some thoughts, some learnings that I've had over a period of time, and I'm sharing those with you so that all of us can work together, work and grow together and learn from each other's experience. Traditionally, sales managers were measured primarily on their sales achievements, on their revenue numbers. But today's RM, like we said earlier, owns much more than sales. They are responsible for driving regional profits and loss performance, delivering sustainable growth, managing and strengthening the channel, ensuring effective rollout of the discounts, incentives in the market, growing market share, and influencing the aftermarket ecosystem in creating a pull of the product. In simple terms, the RSM is no longer managing sales. They are managing the business. The industry is changing. The marketplaces are evolving faster than ever. Customers are more informed. Competition is more intense. And technology is changing and affecting the way we make our decisions, and faster. Today's RSM must adapt to data-driven selling. Decisions can no longer be made on intuition. They have to be based on some data of the market. More retailer and mechanic touch points. This is required to expand the market. And it is not the sole responsibility of the distributors now. Primary sale was till some time back a very important factor. But today the secondary sale is becoming much more important. So the more touch points you have, the better you are. The more touch point your team has, the better it is. And more importantly, the competition is intensifying. More brands have come, quality conscious brands. They're offering good prices. Maybe they're offering good quality also. So you have to have speed and you have to have the sight to look at the competition. Now, what really makes a high impact salesperson, RSM? What makes a high impact salesperson? What makes a high impact RSM? Number one is business acumen. The RSMs understand business, not the products alone. They know the profitability, market share, pricing, competition, etc. Next is relationship depth. They are required to have in-depth or a deeper relationship with the distributors or all the stakeholders in the company, in the product. This can be distributor, can be retailer, it can be mechanic, it can be sales team, anybody. So he has to have a relationship down the line, right down to the bottom of the pyramid. Field execution excellence. Now, having the knowledge alone will not help you unless you are able to excel in the field through your sales team. And that is the biggest challenge that we all have today, is making the sales team aligned with the vision and the plan and the data and the requirement of the, so that they're able to give better results. So that is again another very important factor which RSM has to be adapted. In order to be able to get the team to perform the way the management wants or the way he has perceived the market or the RSM has perceived the market, he needs to have a coaching mindset. Like, he should be able to detect the gaps that the team has or the distributor has, and he should be able to fill those gaps as a coach, as a mentor, not as a senior, not as a boss, but as a coach, as a mentor. This is a very important factor, and I think all of us and all the digital sales managers need to understand this. One of the biggest transformations required today are for RSMs from becoming a product expert or a product pusher to a people's manager. Knowledge helps. It's an important factor. But leadership creates scale, creates the atmosphere in a company to grow. So any organization should keep few points in mind while developing a regional sales manager. Let's list those. Number one, induction has to be proper. Product deep dives. Product knowledge, like we said, is must. So a person who goes out in the market, especially a regional sales manager, should be fully conversant with the product that he's selling. Territory planning and data tools. In our previous video, we have discussed how AI can be used to make territory planning, to make route planning, and such data tools can be used to be more effective and more cost effective in the field. A regional sales manager has to be thorough in conflict management. Now, in today's market, there are complex situations with the distributors, with the dealers, and the conflicts or the discords arise. So a person should be able to handle the conflicts very clearly. He has to be trained accordingly. His motivation level, his psychographics have to be understood and tuned towards handling conflict management situations in the market. And of course, he has to have real field experience in the market. All these points I've said is before a sales manager is sent out in the market post recruitment. But a person who's in the market, in the company for a long time, is already into this, but a proper training through proper trainers, a person who has been in the field himself, can help him to improve his working style. So training is a very important factor. The managements have to look at all these points, like we said, and then before the RSM is allowed to go in the market. If you are with us till now, I request you to please like and share this video so that we are able to share more such content with you. The regional sales manager today is no longer just a seller. He's a strategist. Once he goes to the market, he has to adapt himself to the market conditions and the management's vision and make a strategy to counter those. He's a coach. He's a business leader. And he's an executor. Person who goes and executes the strategies. He's not a strategist alone and he's not an executor alone. So he has to be somewhere in between, wherever he is able, he understands the policies and executes those. Organizations spend a lot of money, a lot of resources on training the sales teams and the regional sales manager. So it is the RSM's job to extract the maximum from the sales teams and gives the best returns to the management. Now, the question is, you should ask yourself, are you chasing the targets, day-to-day sales targets, or driving business outcomes? And if you found the video valuable, don't forget to leave your comments and your insights into sales so that we can connect once again and take such topics for the benefit of all of us. Thank you.